This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
And happy Friday, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your primetime forecast for December 27th, 2024. Today is National Visit the Zoo Day, or you could just come hang out at our house, either way. National Fruitcake Day and Make Cutout Snowflake Day. Yeah, it might be the only way you see snow across East Alabama and West Georgia this year. Good morning. Today's forecast is brought to you by Estate Masters, Lawn.Land.Tree at Estate Masters. They can handle all of your lawn care needs, and you can get in touch with them at 334-744-2616. Full service landscaping, rock work, and tree service. Estate Masters for all of your landscaping needs. And of course, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. 256-831-7770 to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. We've got a lot to talk about this morning. And let me start this by saying I don't think this is going to be a major severe weather outbreak across Alabama or Georgia, at least not for East Alabama or West Georgia. I think there is a much better chance of seeing severe weather over West Alabama maybe on Saturday, and then Central and East Georgia on Sunday. I think the timing is probably going to save us across East Alabama and West Georgia as far as significant severe weather is concerned. Now, could there be a handful of storms that get out of hand? Certainly that is possible. But again, the best chances will be west of us and then Sunday east of us. So the first round of severe weather may be possible today, primarily this afternoon from noon through about 8 p.m., and this would be a marginal risk. This is a 1 out of 5. This is the lowest risk you can have, and it would be for areas from about Alexander City, maybe down there around just west of Auburn, back to the west. This would include places like Montgomery, Selma, Prattville, Clanton, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis. Again, only a 1 out of 5 risk, so this is not significant. But tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail could be possible in those areas of Alabama, again, today from about noon through 8 p.m. this evening. And then as we move forward and take a look at tomorrow, this would be from about 3 p.m. Saturday through 8 a.m. Sunday. We do see an enhanced risk of severe weather across West Alabama, again from about Fayetteville down to about Tuscaloosa and Demopolis west back into Mississippi, and then from that area east over to about Anniston down to maybe Rockford, and then Montgomery, we see a level 2 risk, which is a slight risk of severe weather. And then from that point across the remainder of East Alabama and West Georgia, it is only a 1 out of 5 being the lowest risk. And that would include places like Anniston, Oxford, Alexander City, Ashland, Roanoke, Lafayette, Auburn, LaGrange, Franklin, and Carrollton. And you'll see the timing there on the right-hand side of the screen, that enhanced risk for West Alabama from 3 p.m. through 2 a.m. Sunday morning. And then across Central Alabama, 4 p.m. through 5 a.m. Sunday morning. And East Alabama, West Georgia, 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon through about 8 a.m. Sunday morning. Again, this does not look like a significant severe weather threat for East Alabama and West Georgia, but a handful of storms could get out of hand, and we could see a risk of a tornado or two. Again, chances of that will be much greater over West Alabama. maybe some damaging wind, large hail. Really across East Alabama and West Georgia, I expect to see maybe one or two storms that may have some gusty winds. I really don't look for a tornado threat across East Alabama or West Georgia, but anytime there is that possibility, we have to watch this for you very closely, and we certainly will do that here on Dr. Don's Weather. Now, we get all the severe weather threats out of here by mid-morning Sunday, and then, of course, you know what happens. You start to get that gusty wind out of the northwest, and it pushes all the rain into central Georgia, east Georgia, where there will be another threat of severe weather there as we get into your Sunday afternoon. But the severe weather threat will be ending across Alabama and Georgia as we head into the mid-morning hours on Sunday. Should be clearing out by Sunday afternoon. Won't last long. Another system is in here on Monday. It doesn't look significant at this point. And then we start to cool off as we head toward your New Year's Day. It'll be sunny and mild during the day, but then we start to get cold again on New Year's night for the remainder and the balance of next week. And we right now are watching a system that may skirt across North Alabama toward the end of next week that could bring a snowflake or two. I don't think that's much of a possibility across East Alabama and West Georgia, but if you're going to be up in the Tennessee Valley region area or maybe northeast Georgia, you could see a flake or two toward Thursday or Friday, about 1 week from today. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in northeastern Chambers County. At this hour, we're looking at 46 degrees. Wind out of the east-northeast at 7, gusting to 15. Kind of breezy out there this morning. Humidity is 96%. The barometric pressure at 30.22. Dew point 45. The high yesterday was 47.8. We have mostly cloudy skies at this hour. Sunrise was at 6:44 this morning, and the sun sets this evening at 4:43 p.m. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. A 40% chance of showers this afternoon. I think it's late afternoon. That will increase to a 90% chance of rain during the overnight. A rumble of thunder certainly possible. 58 will be your high this afternoon, down to 54 tonight. Then as we get into Saturday, I think there's a lull in the action tomorrow morning, and it kicks back up again tomorrow afternoon. 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the heat of the day. That will increase to a 90% chance of rain Saturday night. 67 your high during the day on Saturday. That chance of severe weather, though it's very small, will be Saturday night into the overnight hours and early Sunday morning. 50% chance of storms when you wake up Sunday, but that'll be decreasing quickly as we head toward the 8, 9 a.m. hour on Sunday morning. 67 will be your high Sunday. And then on Monday, back to sunny skies. 64 will give you just a slight 20% chance of rain Monday night, down to 49. On New Year's Eve, a 30% chance of showers, 65. Don't think that system amounts to much. And then on Wednesday, New Year's Day, back to sunny skies, a little cooler. 54 will be the high, down to 31. Our next chance of freezing will come on Wednesday evening, New Year's night, across East Alabama and West Georgia. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing the entire southeastern United States. And you see that line of showers stretching from about Nashville, Tennessee, down into northwest Alabama and down to about Jackson, Mississippi, and trailing on down to around New Orleans. The individual storms moving to the northeast this morning, while the line itself is slowly drifting off to the east. You'll see that blue area that's flashing up in northeast Alabama and south central Tennessee. That's for some gusty winds up there associated with some of those heavier showers moving across northeast Alabama. Probably will move into northwest Georgia in the next hour or two. Expect winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour along the leading edge of that line of showers and thunderstorms. As we take you in a little bit closer across East Alabama and West Georgia, you will see that no precipitation taking place at this hour, but we are socked in with clouds across the area. Maybe a little peek at the sun from time to time in northern Randolph, but that's about it. It is mostly cloudy out there across East Alabama and West Georgia, and it will remain that way for the balance of today with those showers moving in this afternoon. Certainly hope that you take an opportunity to support us when you can. You can check the links at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube, where you'll find multiple different ways to support Dr. Don's Weather, including going over to our weather store and picking up a coffee cup, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap. We'll have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather in the event that it becomes necessary as we get into the possibility of a few strong storms across East Alabama and West Georgia. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.